Good morning and welcome to Saxo Bank Market Call. Today is February the 25th. Overnight news bullets. In Eurozone, we had industrial new orders out weaker than expected, out at minus 3.6% month-on-month. Minus 1.1% was expected. In Canada, we have retail sales also out a bit weaker than expected, out at 0.6% versus 0.8%. However, still a bit stronger than the prior reading. Other than that, we didn't have much news bullets out Friday. Market developments in FX, major range-bound overnight with carry trades being bought on back of an equity rally. Euro-dollar in a decent uptrend with trend resistance seen at 148.70. Fixed income, bonds and treasuries continues to sell off on this equity rally, and also the JGBs dropped massively overnight, and we expect the theme to continue. In equities, Europe generally in negative on a very quiet Friday, with the US going higher in the late session on speculation that the bond insurers will keep ratings. Nikkei rallying strong overnight, rallying 3.1%, where financial companies being the big movers. In commodities, crude climbing higher overnight after selling off Thursday. Resistance in April contract at $100.93. Gold and silver also edging higher. Today's calendar is very thin. Important we have at 1500 GMT out of the US is existing home sales. Other than that, not very much going on. Coming highlights, tomorrow we have out of the US producer price index and Case-Shiller home price index, and also consumer confidence and house price index. Other than that, on the 27th of February, we have durable goods also out of the U.S., durable and MBA mortgage applications, and new home sales. What's going on? On Friday, the U.S. market rallied in the late session on back of speculation that Ambac Financial Group may receive significant funding in part of a rescue plan with banks, which will aid Ambac with keeping its AAA rating. In addition, the increasing oil price made energy companies such as ExxonMobil and Chevron close the week on a positive note. The U.S. stocks have gained for 2 weeks in a row now, but volatility remains at a high level. In Asia, the news made the Nikkei gap up more than 100 points and was well bid throughout the session, closing just above flatline at 13,903. As I said, gains were especially seen in the financial companies and exporters. We expect the positive sentiment to continue in the European session today. FX markets enjoyed the session of increased risk willingness, sending carry trades higher. Tri-yen leading the gains overnight. Aussie CAD has further upside at the break of 0.9372. Our FX trade of today is euro-dollar. We see this bullish trend continue. However, we want to buy on dips, and euro-dollar may look to break the 150 soon. So we favor buying the dips with stop below 147.90. Equity trade of today, we still remain to see a confirmation of a prolonged rally. So whenever we go long, we want to stay in the defensive sectors, like healthcare. That's why we want to buy Smith & Nephew out of the UK. We want to buy between 666 and 670, setting up a target of 700. We'll keep a stop below the 650. Crude oil is gaining on geopolitical news, the Turkey incursion in Iraq, and on this equity rally at Friday. We expect the dollar $100, $101 resistance level to be strong. It will be a strong hurdle to break, and we want to sell at the $100 area with a stop above 101.40, targeting 98.45. That's all for today. Thank you for listening.